Main event segment, Triple H and Stephanie come out and tell Becky Lynch they want to work this out. Becky Lynch teases apologizing, but then just says, you know what? I'm sorry. Triple H shakes Becky's hand, and that's it.
That's it.
Becky goes, really? Okay. Well, Ronda Rousey.
We are led to believe that's it. At that moment, you did this entire storyline for nothing. Because we're just back to the beginning where we were at the beginning of the match, the beginning of the night.
Becky Lynch goes, I almost forgot. The fourth horsewoman, Ronda Rousey, get on down here. Ronda Rousey comes out, but she's joined by Vince McMahon shortly thereafter. And I've been critical of Vince's performance on screen. He, no overrun, so I kind of get it, but he really always seems like, let's get this shit over with.
Yep.
And this was so rushed. Like, the Charlotte Flair thing, he has added her to the match. And he's added her to the match because he has, quote-unquote, suspended Becky Lynch past WrestleMania. Now,
60 days, yep.
From a kayfabe perspective, this is the dumbest shit I've ever heard of.
So fucking stupid. I hate it.
Am I upset about WWE adding Becky or Charlotte to the match? Do I want her in it? Not really. Is it going to be a good match? Yeah. Do I see why they're doing it? Yeah. I was told this week that Rousey is set to leave after WrestleMania. And best case scenario, they're expecting her back Survivor Series. That's if she doesn't start a family.
Right.
And what they don't want is half of their first women's WrestleMania main event gone the day or immediately following.
Sure.
I get it. I understand it. From a kayfabe perspective, Vince McMahon is a goddamn moron.
Yeah. And he's a liar. Because 1 month ago, he said, we're going to do what the fans want. And what does he do? As the fans are cheering because they're going to get their Becky versus Ronda match, he comes out and says, nope, I have decided, just me, unilaterally, that I don't accept your apology. And I, unilaterally, just me, I am deciding that you are suspended for 60 days, which strategically puts you beyond Mania. And I'm bringing out my chosen because he tells Ronda that Charlotte's going to win and raises her hand. So, like, no, you have not learned anything. You do not trust the fans. You do not listen to them. You are telling us what you want, Vince McMahon. Listen, I agree with you. Like, I don't want to see Charlotte in this main event. I understand why they're doing it, but I'm not mad about that. Like, I don't want to see Charlotte in the main event, but I'm not mad about that. I'm mad because you couldn't find a better way of figuring out how to put Charlotte in the match than this.
Then Vince just coming out and saying,
insulting.
Aha, I know you're the hottest wrestler on the planet right now, but
if you want to do this whole apology thing, this whole night, you have Becky come out and say, okay, you know what? Fine, whatever. I'm sorry. And then have Stephanie say it like you mean it. And then Becky goes, you know what? Screw you guys. You've been screwing over everybody around here. I don't have to listen to it. You know what? I do have 2 words for you. Suck it. Because that's what the crowd wanted her to do. But have her be provoked into doing it. And then have Vince come out and say, you know what? You're suspended for 60 days. Like, give it an actual through line. This thing happens, so this thing happens, so this thing happens. So Vince comes out and says, you're suspended, and I just happen to have somebody who's going to take your place. Like, at least then you have a reason for it, as opposed to this doddering old man walking out from Gorilla and deciding that he runs everything, even though you told us a month ago that you didn't.
I really wouldn't mind if they turned this tomorrow into Vince and Stephanie being like, listen, that motherfucker's senile.
Yeah, that'd be so great.
He is senile, and we got to get, like, it was just so uninspired. That's my thing. I knew they were going to add her. This is the thing that a lot of people take. It's the same people that are like, oh, you must believe wrestling's real. You're so bad at the work. No shit, Sherlock. And make it inspiring. Make it mean something. Now, this is virtually what they play. I mean, this is the line of thinking is that the McMahons love Charlotte Flair. And of course they do. Why wouldn't they? She's a great performer. She's a good character. When I think about superstars, full-time superstars on the depth chart, she's probably top 5, to be honest with you, from name value and everything. I just want something interesting. Maybe we'll get something interesting that follows it, but the way that Vince McMahon did this was not. Guys, leave us a thumbs up and subscribe. We are here after SmackDown. We're here on Wednesday. I am getting Jimmy Van, Fightful.com founder, on Wednesday. I have pitched, and I'm going to push it through. I'm going to demand it. The Stupid People segment will be replaced with a review of Abducted in Plain Sight on Netflix. Alex, have you watched it?